Hello class, this is your instructor, Lori Kornblum speaking, and I am doing a video to introduce you to this class, Teaching Career Essentials, that will be offered in the summer of 2020, which is SU 2021. So I just want to take you through the Blackboard so that you can figure it out. When you open the class, you'll be led to the announcements. Right now there's no announcements, obviously, because the class hasn't started, but that will be your opening page. You will always be able to go to certain resources. For example, the syllabus information is posted. There is a course outcome summary in case you want to find out what you're supposed to learn. And I have posted the syllabus and course calendar. The syllabus and course calendar are in Word format, but I post the course calendar in visual format as well. You should notice something right away. This is a 3-week class from June 14th that would normally end on July 5th. However, I have decided to extend it until July 8th due to the 4th of July holiday. Hopefully by the 4th of July we will be able to have a holiday. So each of the weeks has a unit, and within each unit are different, or each of these weeks is a learning module. Within each learning module are different units. There are a total of 6 units for the class. You need to do these units in order, but if you can actually work ahead, if you want to. I have had people who finish this course by sitting down and putting their minds to it within a day or two. And I have people who linger on and never actually finish it. So you are all instructors at MATC, and I hope I don't run into that this semester. So the way things work, there are weekly assignments. At the top of the weekly assignments, I give you an overall checklist for career essentials. This is because sometimes you just need a cheat sheet for the entire class. Week 1 is June 14th to June 21st. There are some short assessments and a discussion board during the first week, and it's organized into units. So you would click on here, and you would click first on Unit 1. This is First Things First, which is an introduction to class and introduction to career essentials. My introductory videos that I'm making now is going to be posted there. And it also has the career essentials checklist. So you would click on the Unit 1, you would read the Getting Started. You can click onto the discussion board, and that will take you to the Week 1 discussion board. You will see an introductory video in Week 1. But that's not all the work for Week 1. So then you would go back, and you would then click on Unit 2. So you would have reading and learning materials. And there are some of these reading and learning materials are materials that are developed by MATC, and some of them are my materials, and you can see which ones are more useful to you. There are 2 assessments in this week. One is the demonstrating your knowledge of the career essentials. It is a matching and multiple choice kind of quiz. And then I ask you if you have access to Blackboard and WIDS. This is critical because having access to Blackboard and WIDS are an important part of this class. Unit 3 is logging into WIDS to designate your career essentials. Now, if you do not have a Blackboard shell that you can use, i.e. a class that you are either teaching now or have taught, you need to contact me immediately. And if you cannot figure out how to log into WIDS, I have posted a PowerPoint of how to log into WIDS at MATC, and I have all those kind of visuals for you. So that's Week 1. Then Week 2, we have Units 4 and 5, and that has a discussion board that you would click on this link. You would then go right to the discussion board. You would then proceed through the process of linking an assessment to Career Essentials. And please note, this is why you're using a class that you've already taught, because that class is one that is meaningful to you. There are reading and learning materials here, and I have created several video tutorials about how to find and import Career Essentials into your class and how to find a Career Essentials rubric. These are short tutorials that may be more helpful to you or less helpful than the MATC. And then you have two assessments for Unit 4. You would then go back to Unit 5. And again, I have several video tutorials. I have divided them into two kinds because of you can see which ones you like better or you find more useful. I have written tutorials by myself, and I also have MATC's video tutorials and written information. These information will help you do the assessments. Finally, we get to week 3, weekly assignments, week 3, and it is just about how you make the goals and results available to your students. Again, there's a discussion board. And again, there are reading materials and video tutorials. There are several short assignments, including the course evaluation, which I always like people to do so that I know what works and what doesn't work. So those are the weekly assignments. It's a pretty short, self-explanatory course. You can always check on the due date calendar to see what is due when. If you click on the calendar, for example, you click on the discussion board and it will tell you it's due on the 21st. These are all the first 2 weeks. It will, for your vision, it will take you right to the discussion board or assignment. For me, it's to edit the discussion board or assignment. So that's the due date calendar. If you look into your grades, you can always figure out, I like to do this in the course order. It tells you what your grades are. Please be aware, you should know that Blackboard always lists everything as upcoming if you haven't done it, even if it's very late. So pay attention to the due dates here. And that is your grades. There is faculty information, which I'm going to change because everything is virtual now. I will not be doing in-person classes this term because nobody is on campus. However, if you are having any questions or trouble, I would be happy to work with you, and I can use Blackboard Collaborate Ultra. We can do screen sharing, and I would be happy to set up an individual appointment with you to do that. But you'll have to communicate with me. For communication, my preference is that you use course messages. You click on course messages, you create a message to, it would be me, and then I can just say hello and send it, and then I get an email in my inbox. Of course, I sent it to myself as myself, so it didn't work too well. But I look in my inbox and it will tell me that there's a message. If not, you can email me. Just do single select users, click on here, and you can click on my name here, and then you can send an email. I'm not going to send an email. Anyway, I look forward to a good summer. If you have any problems, let me know. The most important thing for any online class is just to remember that you are actually taking this class. So I will recommend to you what I recommend to all of my online students, which is to set an alarm on your phone every single day that just reminds you to look at the class so you know what you're missing. This is a fast class, and I prefer not to have to track you down to finish it. Anyway, I will look forward to seeing you, and by the time you get this video will be posted. See you later. Bye-bye.